Have you ever felt like your passion for sleep could be more than just a hobby? So in this video, I'm going to walk you through the 5 essential steps to transform your passion for sleep into a successful sleep consulting business. And by the end, you're going to have a clear action plan to achieve consistent clients and a steady income. Now, before we dive into these steps, let me share an inspiring story from one of our graduates, Claire. And just like many of you, Claire was passionate about sleep consulting, but struggled to turn that passion into a thriving business. She felt overwhelmed, she lacked confidence, and was ready to give up. And actually, Claire joined our program and gained the confidence, she gained the knowledge, and the support that she needed. And in less than a year, she transformed her struggling practice into an incredible business with an international client base. And Claire became so successful that she had to take on support to manage her growing business, all while creating a business that fitted around her family. And if you're serious about becoming a sleep consultant and one who not only empowers families, but also excels in running a successful business, then this is what we do. So if that's something that you're looking for, then we would love to help you. All you need to do is click the link below the description and book a call to speak to us directly. By the way, my name is Emma and I'm the co-founder of the Holistic Sleep Coaching Program. All right, so today we are going to be covering 1, how to gain the knowledge needed to address parents' underlying problems effectively. Number 2, how to embrace a holistic approach to transform family sleep. Number 3, how to discover your niche and attract your ideal clients. Number 4, how to develop a consistent marketing strategy. And finally, number 5, how to achieve success by setting clear goals and tracking progress. So to truly support a family, you need a deep understanding of sleep biology and a holistic evidence-based approach. And this knowledge is essential for effectively diagnosing and addressing underlying sleep issues. Also, understanding sleep biology is important because it really helps you to distinguish between normal and concerning sleep patterns. And it also allows you to implement effective changes, so to transform a family's sleep situation with the right scientific insights. And it also allows you to equip parents, so to provide valuable tools as their child grows, fostering long-term sleep health. And actually, even minor adjustments can significantly influence a family's sleep dynamics. And knowing when and how to shift sleep timings can make a big difference. And actually, often people have fragmented knowledge about sleep biology. So they might understand parts of sleep cycles or sleep hygiene, but really struggle to connect those pieces comprehensively. And that's where a holistic, science-grounded approach comes in. So it's integrating all components of sleep biology, including developmentally normal sleep expectations and underlying factors like stress regulation. And all of that allows you to create precise and empathetic sleep support plans. Now, for more sleep science, you want to check out a fantastic video by my colleague Lindsay. She breaks down these concepts in a really easy to understand and insightful way. And the link is below, so you don't want to miss that. Now, before we move on, I would love to hear from you. Like, what's your biggest challenge? What's the thing that you're facing in your sleep consultancy journey right now? So drop it in the comments below and let's brainstorm some solutions together. All right, step number 2, embracing a holistic approach to transform family sleep. All right, so let's dive into a huge misconception about sleep coaching. And it's not just about clever sleep strategies. And if you focus only on sleep, you're missing out on the bigger picture that can massively impact a family's well-being. And actually, by doing that, you're overlooking a golden opportunity to empower parents in a truly profound way. It's about understanding how every aspect of childhood and parenting is interconnected. For instance, when you're working with infants, you need to consider elements like feeding, behavior, a child's temperament and development, and common issues such as, reflux, allergies, colic. And these factors are deeply intertwined with sleep. And when you can address these comprehensively, you're not just improving sleep, you're transforming the entire family's experience. And when you adopt a holistic approach, you're not just helping with sleep, you're supporting the overall well-being of the family that you work with. This holistic approach is what sets truly exceptional sleep consultants apart. It's the difference between being good and absolutely excelling in your role. All right, step number 3, discover your niche and attract your ideal clients. So now that you know the skills needed to deeply support families and make an impact, it's time to focus on attracting clients. Like, visibility is key, and that means being recognized for a specific expertise. So instead of trying to address all aspects of sleep for all parents, consider honing in on a particular niche that truly excites you and aligns with your interests. And I know this might feel counterintuitive, and you might think that serving a smaller group of parents will mean fewer clients and less income, but trust me, the opposite is true. And when I started my training agency, Baby M, we offered everything, like au pair training. We were working with corporates. We were running antenatal classes, mental health training, maternity training. My business was like an a la carte menu at a restaurant. Like, no one knew what we stood for, who we served, or how we could help them. But actually, once we niched down and we focused solely on attracting and serving postnatal specialists with a gentle, holistic, and evidence-based approach, everything changed. Suddenly, people could see clearly what we did and how we did it. We made it easier for our ideal clients to choose us over the competition. And that's when we started to grow. And take, for example, one of our graduates from the Holistic Sleep Coaching Program, Isadora. So she specializes in safely co-sleeping. And this topic is close to her heart and something she knows intimately from her own experiences. And actually, by sharing her personal journey and expertise with her followers, she creates strong connections. Like, her audience knows exactly what to expect from her consultations, her courses, and her guides. And even social media algorithms recognize where to position her content. It's right in front of parents who are passionate about co-sleeping. And similarly, we have graduates who focus on supporting families with high needs children, those who assist families with multiples, and those who work exclusively with toddlers. Like, the goal is to become so well known in your niche that when someone mentions your name, there's no question about who you serve and how you help them. So how do you figure out your niche? Well, it's about connecting with what you know and love. And here are some key questions to ask yourself to help identify your speciality. So, what is a problem or obstacle that you have personally overcome? What is your career expertise? What's a skill that you've mastered personally or professionally? And what do people consistently ask you for help with? And what excites you the most? And remember, Rome wasn't built in a day. And at the beginning, you just want to focus on getting clients, getting confident, and really practicing with all the families that you're supporting. But along the way, when you have that confidence, you want to start then niching down, because that is going to really help you to stand out and thrive. Okay, step 4, develop a consistent marketing strategy. Now, many sleep consultants rely heavily on just posting on their social media channels and waiting for clients to come to them. And while inbound marketing is essential, it's not enough on its own, because if you just wait for people to come to you, then you don't really have control over your business. Like, you need to get out there and find people, not just any people, of course, but your ideal clients. And the process of doing that is what I call outbound marketing. But how do you even find out where your ideal clients are? Well, niching down will give you that clarity, because you actually have someone in mind that you want to talk to. Now, next, we need to figure out where those people hang out. So both online and offline. And online, you want to head to forums and join Facebook groups where your ideal client is going to be. And you want to join those forums and groups not to sell, but to add value. So answer questions, provide tips, share your expertise freely. And actually, the more helpful you are, the more you stand out, and the more likely people are to remember your name when they need sleep consultancy services. Now, offline, think about where your ideal client might be. For example, if you're targeting corporate mums, reach out to companies and offer to speak at their Keeping in Touch days. So attend networking events or host workshops for women returning to work. And then you want to leverage professional networks. So look at who else is serving a similar audience to you and reach out to those professionals. Maybe it's lactation consultants, pediatric osteopaths, doulas, postnatal groups or postnatal fitness specialists. And let's just say you enjoy working with parents of multiples. Well, then reach out to twins groups or twin charities. And in all of these situations, you want to offer to guest blog on their sites, do live sessions together, and see how you can serve their audience. And this not only puts you in front of their audience, but also positions you as an authority figure in your field. So integrating these strategies means that you're not just passively hoping for clients to find you, you are actively putting your services out where they can see them. And it's making sure that your voice is heard above the noise and that your valuable services are showcased across multiple platforms and touch points. And when it comes to your content on social media, you really want to vary your content. So when your ideal client lands on your page, you really connect with them. So you want to create content that shares tips and strategies, and that's going to showcase your knowledge and establish you as an authority figure. But here's the thing, if you only share tips and strategies, people might follow you, but they won't feel that deep connection needed to drive action, to compel them to buy from you specifically. And that's where connection content comes into play. And actually, this type of content is going to reveal why you do what you do. So you speak to the shared beliefs and experiences that you and your ideal client have. And this is where your stories come in. So remember those reflective questions that we explored earlier, guiding you to uncover your story, your strengths, and your passions. That's precisely where connection content gains momentum. It's about embracing and sharing those experiences, skills, and passions. Now, you also want to help your ideal clients overcome thoughts and beliefs that don't serve them. And actually, by doing this, you're greatly helping them and positioning yourself as an authority figure. Like, people value those who help them think differently. Now, another crucial type of content is showing your results. It's all about showcasing those wins and the transformations that speak volumes about your expertise and the value that you bring. And there are many ways to do this. For us, that means going live with our graduates and sharing their journey from when they began working with us and joining our program to where they are now and the incredible impact that they're having on the lives of families and running their business. But we also share success stories on our Instagram channel, like our Wednesday wins. And you could do the same with your clients. And here's the thing, people aren't just paying for information when they sign up for your service, they're investing in the specific transformation that you help them achieve. So you want to show your ideal client how you help people achieve those transformations. And finally, you want to remind people about your service. Like, people are busy, and occasionally reminding them is like a friendly tap on the shoulder. It's like saying, hey, I've got your back whenever you need help. And here's the reality check. Only 20% of the folks who come across your content might actually consider buying. That's the reality. So you want to make sure that those 20% know exactly how you can help them. Okay, so step number 5, achieve success by setting clear goals and tracking progress. Now, when it comes to setting goals, I want to show you a minimalist approach that's actually achievable and makes sense. Now, the first step is to break down your goals for the year. Like, think of 1, maybe 2 key things that you want to achieve. Maybe that's getting a certain number of clients that year. And then what you want to do from there is set clear, achievable goals. So start by working backwards from your income goal. So if your aim is to make, let's say, £25,000 in your first year, you want to break that down. How many clients do you need to get every month? What packages do you need to offer? And often you'll find that you don't need as many clients as you think to reach your goal. Now, next up, you want to break that down quarterly. So what specific activities will you focus on to achieve those goals? So you need to decide what you're going to double down on. For example, in the first quarter, you might focus on contacting 20 potential partners every week. You may focus on guest speaking for potential partners and doing that 3 to 5 times a month and creating monthly content. And from there, you want to plan your week. And if you're like me, juggling kids and other responsibilities, you need to be realistic about what you can accomplish every day. So you want to focus on the most critical tasks that will move your business forward. And I've learned over time not to have a ton of things on your to-do list. So I never aim to have more than 3 key things to do a day, because you just feel defeated when you've got a bazillion things on a list. Mostly those things aren't actually essential to growing your business. And by 3 p.m. or 5 p.m., you've done one of those things. So what you want to do is be realistic so it's achievable. Okay, so then you want to track those activities, because we need to know what's actually working and what needs to be fine-tuned or dropped so we can optimize our time. Okay, so if you have set yourself the goal of networking and doing outreach, which is a good idea, especially when you're starting out, you want to measure what networking and outreach efforts are paying off. Like, what activities yield the best results? And you might find you need to increase your outreach from, let's say, talking to 20 to 30 people per week to hit your targets. And you'll only know this by looking at your data. And when it comes to your social media, you want to track your insights there. So that's not just about how many likes you get on a post, you want to dig deeper. So look at which posts truly engage your audience, which type of content resonates most with them. And then you want to use these insights to refine your strategy and drive better engagement and conversions. Now, let's talk about managing your finances. So it's crucial to understand your profit margins and expenses. So you want to track where your money goes every single month. And are some activities more cost effective than others? So let's say you're running group workshops and also face-to-face one-to-one consultations and also online consultations. And if you're tracking time spent on those activities and the costs and the profits associated with those activities, you'll soon be able to see what's effective, like what's going to help you achieve your goal. And when it comes to the tracking side of things, you can use a simple spreadsheet or online accounting tool like Xero or Free Agent to keep everything organized. Now, another important aspect is knowing your financial runway. Like, how long can you keep operating at your current spending levels without new income? And this is key to understanding the sustainability of your business. And tracking your numbers might seem daunting at first, but trust me, it's empowering. And with this information, you can make informed decisions that's going to help you grow your business and achieve your goals. And on that note, I would love to hear from you. So have you set clear goals for your business? And if so, what's your top priority for the next quarter? Let me know in the comments below. All right, so to recap, by following these steps, gaining the knowledge needed to address parents' underlying problems effectively, embracing a holistic approach, discovering your niche, and developing a consistent marketing strategy, and setting clear goals, you can turn your passion for sleep into a successful and impactful business with a consistent income. And having supported over 500 graduates in our program, we know how crucial it is to have these steps working for you. And if you want support on this journey, the first step is to book a call with us to see if we're a good fit for you. Just click the link below this video and we'll connect with you then. Thank you so much and see you in the next video.